Lord Duckman here at DuckmanCycles of VW Garage. I'm here at Velocity Restorations with...
Tom, hey.
How's it going, Tom?
Good, how are you?
Great. Tom, you're about to give us a big tour of the shop.
Yes, we are. We're going to walk around the shop, show you everything that we're about.
Excellent. This is a big shop. Tell me how many square foot you got.
We're 145,000 square feet right now, and we've got about 150 staff on site.
That's incredible, guys. And you think of the shop that I'd like to get, which is not even 10,000 feet, and this is...
Oh, so we're probably the biggest shop like this in the US.
Times that. It's absolutely incredible. But we're going to have a look inside the shop. Tom's going to take us around here. It's going to be exciting. There's a lot of, what you got? Ford product mostly, right?
Ford, Broncos, F100s, 250s, Mustangs. We've got K5 Blazers. We've got a couple of C10s going down the line. Scouts, all sorts of stuff.
Excellent. Yeah. I can't wait to see. So, guys, like it, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to pluck that dingle base to get updates every time I upload a video. Check out Velocity Restorations up here on YouTube. Link down below in the video description. And we're about to have a tour and look at the inside. So, thanks for watching.
All right.
We got a whole bunch of Bronco frames. Look at all that. Just like my backyard, but you know, not Volkswagens. Love to have this much space. Maybe someday.
All the donor vehicles are here. So the question always gets asked, is every single one of these binned? These, yes they are. Everything you see here is basically our production for the next year, year and a half. So we already have all of the donors that we need for 2025. You'll see lots of stuff here. But yeah, this is where they start. Most of these components, other than the IDs of the vehicles, won't be used because we're replacing most of the components for new. The exception to that is the good Bronco frames we reuse just because at some states you have to have the original frame. And then some of the F-Series cab elements and rear tub elements we have to restore as well. They get done in-house. All the vehicles stay on original identities, so they all stay titled as the original 66, 77 Bronco or 67, 68 Fastback, whatever they are. They stay titled. They're not a kit car or a rebuild, they are the genuine articles. Yeah, we're doing K5s right now, and later this year we're launching C10s and K10s.
Really popular.
Yeah.
Wow, 85 K5.
Oh, that's cool.
Y'all are always looking for donors, I'm guessing.
We're always looking. We get offered probably twice a day. People ring up and try and sell us their truck, but the truth is most trucks are in too good condition. Right. People want to sell them, so we're always looking for them for scrap yards and demo places and stuff like that. We like to buy them in bulk, just the IDs if we can. Yeah. All right, we'll head back inside and start the process.
In there, the sandbox. You can hear him blasting. In there.
Big water tower that's back there full of offload.
Here's Declan Don's ride.
Yeah.
Parts, copyrighted music.
Alright guys, so this is our first shop. This is powder, so we do all of our own powder coating in-house here. You can see on the left all the frames waiting to be powder coated. On the right we've got side storage drawers for new bodies. Mustang, Bronco, K5 top, K5 coat.
See the size of that oven, you know? Huge everywhere. That's the oven? Yeah.
No Volkswagens here. That was terrible. Love them custom rubber rims. Nice universal ones. Yeah, it looks like a big thing, doesn't it? Giant Volkswagen things. Look at them.
Alright guys, so this is our metal shop, and you'll see here this is the first time that you're going to see the lines established. You see the the number plates at the top of the ramps. So we have 4 build lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have about 14 stations. This is station 1, 4, 5, 20. A lot of people ask us, hey, why do you have a metal shop if you're using almost all new parts? Mainly what's being done here is some of the stuff that's rough repair and redo, but a lot of it is to do with the alignment of getting all the panel gaps right, fitting, finishing, getting everything correct. So pre-paint, we ensure all the gaps are correct, get the doors shut correctly, all that stuff. Yeah. In this shop, we also do all the bolt cages, Broncos, K5, Scouts, all those in-house. And if there's a chassis and a Bronco restored, that work also gets done in here, gets picked up in here.
Impressive.
Yeah, we're building 2 Broncos a week.
Working on it. I only need a couple bays though. Dolly? Yeah. Yeah. Hate to be in here in the summer though. Yeah, but it only helps just so much. It's warm in here. Yeah. Extra big ass fan.
That's a BA.
Alright guys, we'll carry on. Alright guys, so this is the next station. This is our paint shop. We do all of the body prep here and then all the painting. Most recent addition here is there's 2 more downdraft paint booths, one here on the left and one here on the right. These were our first 2 booths inside. This is the hardest shop to hire for. Obviously it's a dying skill, it's hard work, it's hot work, it's manual labor, but you've also got to have a brain. It's a tricky one. So about a year and a half ago we launched our apprenticeship program in this shop. We basically had 400 applicants that wanted to come to be paid and learn the skill set. From that 400, about 10, 15 made the cut all the way down. Some of those guys are still here today. So we're constantly training and hiring in this department. Most people ask, hey, if I buy a Ford, do I have to have a Ford colour? Or if I buy a Chevy, do I have to have a Chevy colour? We can paint any colour at all. Customers do whatever we want. We do a lot of Porsche colours. Funnily enough, a lot of German car colours, Audi colours on Broncos. And then we've also got some other really cool colours. All right. As we go down here, kind of interesting, kind of not, but this bay back behind us, we have a full-time maintenance team. So we have full-time 5-6 guys on site, maintaining the site at all times, keeping everything going. And then these 2 booths here are our Raptor booths. So this is where we do all the truck bed liner, we do all the spray. We like to dip the spray, so if there's like this truck that's out there, but we can dip Raptor in a grey paint, colour that bed line at the same colour as the rest of the truck.
Your spray smell?
Yep, that's what we're smelling. As soon as I stood over that, it got really obvious.
Yeah.
I want to do a burnout on those.
Yeah. Easy. You probably even do that.
Then you can cut a pizza when you're done.
Yeah.
I want to ride, Dad. That looks like fun. I'd be wheeling all over the place. I'd get in trouble all the time.
So once everything's painted, it comes through here to staging. The bodies will go on spits, depending on what vehicle it is. And they basically product assembly. We also have all these dollies that hold the painted panels, doors, things like that, just to keep everything safe and clean. Mustang's obviously one of our new models. This is the same, this is about the right now. We've got blowed up and very big so that same colour. And behind you guys, we won't go in because it's pretty small, we're actually expanding it right now, but we do all of our own trim as well in-house. So these are our 2 trim shops, and you can see all the totes here getting ready to go on vehicles where we make all of our upholstery. The interiors are one of the few things that we will sell people without them having a whole vehicle, so you can buy an interior kit from us if you have an existing Bronco.
Fantastic.
Yes. Right. We're going to sneak through this section here, which is our research and development section.
Sneaky.
So I'll show you some of the machinery we use to develop the vehicles, build custom parts.
Break. 3D printer.
3D printer? Welcome, Mr. Haas, please Formula One. Welcome. CNC.
Coming in, guys.
That's what you need.
3D printer.
Yeah. We want to see you tonight.
Can print a whole wheel.
Do you?
Yeah, get in there. Gonna print a helmet on you.
Yeah, took 2 hours.
Yeah, we're really lucky. We have 3 or 4 full-time engineers always developing parts and products. A lot of it you don't see. A lot of it's the bracketry, inside the door cards, things like that to improve fittings and fixtures on the vehicles. So we have 3D printers. That's that big box behind you, and the small one's also a 3D printer. We have laser cutters. We have routers. This is a 3-axis CNC machine. This is what cuts all of our billet components. So we do door handles, side mirrors. Mustang side mirrors are really, really cool. We also do all those in a blackout, so we anodize them. So lots of cool stuff happens in here. This department is all about how can we improve the vehicle. So little things that you notice on our trucks, like they look like they have, the Broncos, most of the vehicles look like they have standard window regulators, winders, but they're actually electric. And it is iterative, right? So we launched the electric windows last year, but then we moved this year to having it so you can double dip that window on the driver's side to also control the passenger side.
Got a button on it?
Things like that, yeah. So just always about how can you improve it from a day-to-day driving experience.
It's like what I'm doing.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Most originals had 2 or...
Yeah, they just have a single, slightly larger size.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I know some had 2 tanks originally, right?
Yeah. And when we do custom builds, we did have some of that stuff.
Okay. That's beautiful.
Really cool.
That's their work. That is awesome, isn't it?
Oh, jeez. I thought it was aluminum.
No.
That's not aluminum that heavy.
You can see all the different layers as it was.
Yeah.
That's incredible, isn't it?
Man, yeah. Where does this go?
Just pass it around.
Oh. Hand me down.
Have your attention. I was expecting like nice metal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that's what you make in this machine?
Yes, correct. This machine. That'll run all that. Yeah.
You'll have to sell a lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a big, it's things that break, you know, things that you can improve upon, things that the customer touches. That's what's really important. It also gives our own little look. Like the most requested stuff we get is, can you buy the billet parts? And we don't sell them because we like people to know, hey, if I buy a velocity vehicle, that's the only way I'm getting that custom billet stuff, like instead of other people being able to copy it.
Exclusivity.
All right, guys, we'll carry on.
Probably like this billet gas cap. Y'all make those?
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool with the gas cap.
So, what's the story on these?
These are just waiting for details, so they're just going into the 2 detail bays.
Gotcha. They're getting pretty close to being done there.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's done. We're going to get, once we get all the way around, we're going to get the showroom and I'll show you the completed trucks we've got on site. Alright, so this section here is kind of what makes Velocity special. This is our assembly area. So everything from here to the front of the shop on this side. You can see again we've rejoined the 4 lines, so line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4. Line 1 is building Broncos at the moment, 2 a week. This is line 2, it's our Chevrolet line, so we've got C10s, K10s, K5s, and the occasional Scout going down it. Line 3 is our F-Series, so F250, F100. Vent sides and bump sides for the F250s. And then line 4 is our Mustang, and we've got a couple of F-Series on the line there as well. You can see the chassis lined up ready to go. And then also all our axles, our brakes. All of our vehicles have this brake all out, obviously. Adding this much power to them. If you want to do it for something.
Oh, yeah. That's where the engine is.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You buy a brake on?
Yes, we do. Not very much. Yeah, well,
We could probably throw it in your bus if we're quick. Have to swipe a forklift at the same time, huh? Yeah. I need space, man.
It's not nice. His paint on this stuff.
Yeah.
Earl's going to be going crazy.
Speaking of Earl, you know what he's doing right now? He's painting a 55 Chevy Volkswagen Diamond Green.
Yeah.
Not kidding.
And I'm wondering where you got that idea.
Well, everybody keeps falling in love with Eleanor's color. I caught so much crap about it, but everybody loves it.
Built by a company called Roadster Shop. They're kind of the biggest known name. They partner with us on all of our aftermarket frames.
Look how thick it is.
Yeah.
So she said,
Nice well. Yeah. Just different assembly that's stronger, and most customers are going to want something brand new. Under the K5 product, under the F-Series product, all of this falling coilover chassis. And this year, I don't know where it is. It's not on site right now, actually, but at the moment, all of our Broncos are leaf sprung in the back, and coil in the front, and that's because for most of our customers, that's the optimum. They want to do on-road driving, and that's the best setup we've found. But we're relaunching a full independent front suspension setup for Bronco this year too. Yeah, but that's kind of overkill, honestly.
Fabricated, of course.
Yes. Wow. So this station is all about dropping the body onto the chassis. So at the end of next week, the tub will appear behind this truck, and then all of that will get dropped on with the engine mounted on there.
I need a station just for drop bodies.
Yeah.
I do enough of those by hand.
You talking about cars?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah, look, the guys tend to work Monday till Thursday.
What is
they
this
work
right
long
here?
hours. So this is new. You'll see a few of these around the shop. They're basically vending machines, but for parts, little parts. So obviously they don't buy them, but each employee for each station gets a login to the vending machine.
Check in,
so if
check
they need to
in.
go and grab stuff, they can just grab it out of there without having to go back to parts, or without parts having to bring it up. So parts just stock these for
Keeps an inventory.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because otherwise that's a disaster.
Amazon box.
Yeah. Get your low-level limits, and then it'll automatically order them.
So you know who's in possession of what always.
Well, you know how the stuff that tend to grow legs and walk off if you had a chance.
Even if by accident, you just put it in your pocket, and next thing you know, you put it down on a bench somewhere. And baka laka daka.
I sent that to you.
You did? Dirk or something. Yeah.
Never asked the question again. It's all there.
So basically all
Oh, man, that is awesome. Look at the fuse panel on it. Yeah, that's great, man. Yeah.
Whoa, I didn't see that.
The fuse panel in the glove box.
Yeah, easy
like
access.
that.
Yeah.
That's
Anything
cool.
goes wrong, you just grab it, pull it out, replace it.
That is awesome.
So guys, this is station 6 and station 7, so mechanical and assembly. And what's happening in these 2 weeks is basically all the engine plumbing is done, all the dash stuff set up, and then they're fitting the interiors, dropping the roll cages in, that sort of thing. So by the end of week 7, basically the vehicle should be driving complete, ready for quality control. The bit that I'm going to ask you not to film, but you can look at it, is the computer system. So this is a fully custom system. It's a production system. It's not off the shelf. It's completely developed in-house. And basically, every member of staff knows on any given day and any given week what they need to do. So they have a login to this system. They work their what we call standard operating procedures through the day. They check everything off. They do the same thing every time. What that means is when somebody works in the station, they get really good at doing this work. When they get good, that means your quality gets better and your speed increases. Also, everything gets quality checked before it rolls onto
That's
the
what
next
I'm saying.
week.
You got a QA guy that comes in behind.
Comes in behind them and checks before the vehicle
Yeah,
rolls
VW
off.
did that.
All the bolts are in the door, then, like on the airplane.
Everything, right?
Where's
yeah,
the
yeah.
wiring harnesses go in? What station?
They go in further down. They go in when they're doing the body onto the chassis.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. You'll see it also above each station. We've got a traffic light system. So nobody's here right now, so the system's not operating. But green means, hey, I'm still on time. I'm ready to go. Everything's looking good. Orange is maybe I need some help, right? But I'm aware of a problem that's coming up. Maybe I need a manager, but I'm still working. Red means I'm dead stopped. I can't do anything. I can't move. So we got floating managers that will move around. They see a red or an orange, they'll come and help. Kind of like when you're doing self-checkout and you have to press the button, somebody will come and help you. Yeah.
Now, do you also monitor this in your office? I mean, you can monitor.
Yeah, so we have like an online portal where management we can see, and from a sales perspective, my guys can see where every build is at any given time through the process. So if somebody rings up and says, hey, how quickly can I get a custom Bronco or something, we can actually give them the exact date, the year, the PO of the next truck that we've got coming up.
And what about the progress of if the owner in the process, they like to be informed on, hey, where's my car? What's
Right.
happening?
They get weekly updates. So
Cool.
Jared, the customer sales guys, the sales guys themselves, they will send weekly emails to the customer with pictures of the vehicle being
Yeah.
built out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That eliminates a lot of headaches on the phone and
Right.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people are always worried about, hey, typical car restoration with shops, it can take a really long time, budgets can be exceeded, stuff like that. Whereas this, it provides the customer a guaranteed timeline, a guaranteed price. So they know, hey, if I'm paying X, it's done, and that's it.
Now, you guys
Like any business, like prices tend to increase a little bit every year. We also change the spec every year. So last year we moved from the Generation 2 Coyote to the Generation 3 Coyote in the Broncos for the engine. That allowed us to go from the 4-speed automatic to the 10-speed automatic, which is a really desirable option. And when we did that, we started adding some features as standard. So now all the trucks come with power steps as standard. They all get the power windows as standard. They all get sway bars as standard, and they all have Bluetooth audio as standard too.
Nice.
Yeah, the most popular options we basically started including.
Is the instrument panel Bluetooth also?
The instrument panel's not Bluetooth, but it is digital. So it's Dakota Digital is the company. Yeah, and we use them for basically everything. Yeah.
How many of these vehicles you send in overseas?
About 2 or 3% of every year will go overseas. Not many. Yeah, and you'll see when we get to showroom, I'll show you some trucks that are going out to Saudi Arabia. We do have vehicles in Europe. We delivered out to Spain last year. We have some in Scandinavia, but most of them are staying in mainland USA. Yeah, they have roll cages. We actually did do some rework. The vehicles haven't shipped yet, but to handle the dust and the heat even more, we prepped the cars to make sure they were going because we knew where they were going. All right, guys, we'll continue around. We're going to loop around to this other section.
All right. Look at this.
I did.
Dude, look at it. I'm in heaven right now. This is great. Look at this. Everybody gets their own little.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
I like the way they protect everything with this, you know.
We'll have
Pool noodles.
Volksosity restoration.
Yeah.
Pool noodles.
Over right across the street. Actually, the property I was looking at was right over here.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, like right across the street.
Holy. Yeah, we're right next to Bluffton.
He worked through he's excellent at drinks for those. So it's not in anything to do with vehicles. It's worked that experience. So, yeah. But obviously it's taken 12 years to get to where it is today. For the first 7 or 8 years, when the shop wasn't here, it looked much more like your normal restoration shop. It was all bay-based. Single vehicle was completed all the way through in one bay versus like a production line like this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, and it's also still owned by him, majority. So there's no external really investment or anything like that, which is nice. So behind me, guys, is basically test and tune. So every vehicle that we build gets around 500 miles testing for the customer. Their road miles. At the back, we've got full rolling road dyno. So we dyno all of the cars, tune them all in, and we've got all of our alignment stuff as well. So this is kind of like your pre-quality control. It's your shakedown. It's when the guys are getting the test miles on there, getting the trucks out, driving in real world conditions. The big screen you'll see at the front, that's all of our kind of public goals. So we don't like to hide everything. All the staff know where we are at any given time. How many vehicles have we sold? How many vehicles have we shipped? What's our warranty rate? What's our refit rate? All that stuff is shared publicly with the guys. And for a lot of the guys on the assembly line, that's actually what they're bonused on as well. So everybody's a team. They're all working towards the same very clear goals. Cool. All right, carry on. Back here, we won't go in there. This is a bit of a mess at the moment. We'll stop check. But this whole section behind this wall is all of our parts department. So we have basically every part we need on a vehicle before we can start building the vehicle in-house. It's already here. We don't take a deposit and then go and purchase the parts with that deposit. We just order it out of stock.
What was this building originally?
It was the old steel works. So everything under these offices here on the side is a train track underneath.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so they would just bring trains in here and load them up with steel.
How hot to get in summertime?
Yes, hot in here. I mean, we have the fan. guys you would do it.
It's nice time of year. One of these fans in one shop. Two of them would be great.
We'll fill your whole shop.
One in each bay.
I don't think if they'd touch. You'd have to hang one lower than the other.
Stagger one a little bit, yeah.
All right, guys, so this is our quality check. And like we talked about, there's quality checks going on all the way through the process. But this is our final quality check. Which way are you going, Marshall?
Out.
Thank you. This is where the guys will go through, actually with a clipboard, like your normal quality check that you would expect. We go through every aspect of the vehicle. Do you see any paint marks or bits of tape? It's where the guys are marking up because they might see a fisheye in the paint or a scratch in the paint or something like that. If they need to go back through paint, it will. If they need to go through refit, it will. And also, the customers have the option, if they're buying something out of the showroom, say that the vehicle's got a 4-point cage and they want the 6-point cage, or they want to put a different infotainment system in there or whatever, they can actually change stuff that we've already built in stock. So that happens across this area here.
Yeah, we'll roll back.
Looks good with those colors, actually.
Painter's blue tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, they must go through miles and miles of blue tape.
I know Earl does. So I can't imagine what they're doing here. Oh, look, a Barbie Bronco. That's kind of neat.
Really cool.
Yeah.
We always have the moment we finish them, they sell. We've done about 3 or 4 things.
Holy cow, it's your color, Glenn.
Might be my thumbnail image.
There's 2 main showrooms now. Barrett Jackson down in Palm Beach is on this weekend, so I've got like half of the fleet down in Barrett Jackson. So we've got a lot of toys in here, but it's not super full like it normally is. But we'll go around on the vehicles and walk around.
Ooh, climate control.
It depends on which ones. So everything here on the left is sold. Some of these are sold or owned by us, and then stuff at the back is typically for sale.
Wow, the customers order them slams like that, huh?
Yeah, that's how they all come. Their F100s are all slammed over now. Yeah. So these 4 vehicles here, the 2 orange K5s and the 2 grey F100s, they're the vehicles that are going out to the Middle East. That's one customer who purchased 4 vehicles. Really? So yeah, you're looking at about $1.3, $1.4 million there just in those vehicles. Wow.
Need that oil money.
He ordered them. We ordered them to match. Yeah.
Some of you do have stock.
We do have stock. So guys, feel free to have a look around. All these vehicles are pretty much complete. They should be open. Just go sit in them regarding most of just want to help buckles. I don't want to run back with the paint shop. But feel free to open them up, have a look at them. Any questions, just shout.
Start them up, do a donut, no problem.
That's what we also sell them. We sell them those frame stripes, those frames, so we take those the one on the left, you have 17. Yes, you can basically buy it.
Smells brand new inside. What's this? Yo.
Check out the billet Ford badge on the look at the
On the grill? Above the grill. Oh, on the hood.
and also the image on the side.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
That's fitting.
Yeah. Well,
They had their own little logos.
right there, 4 cars, 1.4 million.
Well, when you're good, you can make them any price you want.
Oh my God, that
Which thing? The Corvette? Is it Corvette? Yeah, it's Corvette. Aston Martin, my bad. Right now all my YouTubers are cursing at me. You call that a Corvette? That fruit fly buzzing around my head. You won't leave me alone.
That's because you called that a Corvette.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he just thinks I'm a fruit.
There's a good photo of that car.